Hey guys, Nancy Faye here, Modern Day Pilgrim. I hope you're having a fabulous day today. Welcome back to my channel. Well, behind me here you can see the things that I bring on my van camping adventures. A lot of them you recognize because they're in my videos, but there are some things in my van here that I talk about that you've never seen, and I thought we'd go over those. I have a bug out box and like a bug out bag, and these are the boxes and bags that I have ready and prepared for when I want to go on a quick van camping adventure, or really any adventure, but they're always ready to go. And more importantly, if there was an emergency, all this stuff would be very, very helpful to have prepared. So I thought I would go over it with you in case you don't have a bug out bag or a bug out box, but you want one, or maybe you do and you don't have some of these things. I don't know. So let's go through it. Let's check it out together. All right. So these are pretty much the basics that I bring every time I go van camping. And everything in this van, in my opinion, could be used in case of an emergency as well. Let's start off up here in this bin. You recognize my lights, my fans. I'm not sure if you recognize this or not, but this is always in this bin. This is a Coleman lantern, battery powered. These are 2 battery powered lights. They live in this bin, and when I go camping, depending on where I'm going or what's going on, this may or may not come with me. These 2 things normally do come with me when I bring my granddaughter, because she loves to play with flashlights in the dark, and who wouldn't, right? But this is where this stuff lives. These fans, these lights, they're all USB powered and charged. These are all the cords that go to it, and all this stays here. It's always ready to go. So that's that. Over here we have a couple rain ponchos. I will tell you that I do not bring those when I go van camping. They're just always ready in the house in the event that I need them for an emergency or whatnot. So those are just sitting in my camping area, ready to be used if needed. One thing I rarely ever talk about, but should talk about more, is first aid kits. Gee whiz. I mean, we all need to be prepared, really prepared medically when we're on the road by ourselves, right? So I always have this big one underneath the front seat. I don't know why I never talk about it, but I should. It's really, really important. That one is with me 24/7, even when I'm not van camping. It just stays in my car. That little kit stays in my door and in my car as well, but it comes out of the car when I go hiking, and I put it in this travel bag, and it comes with me when I'm out rock hunting on the shores of the Great Lakes and whatnot. So those 2 things I should talk about more, but don't. And if you guys don't have a medical kit of some sort, any kind of a first aid kit, I highly recommend you do your research and get one that fits you best. So there's that. Sleeping things, you know that I always have those prepared. Those just come with me when I go van camping, but again, if there was any kind of an emergency, you need to have your sleeping gear ready. So there's just 1 sleeping bag and 1 pillow and 1 blanket. In this video, however, I do have several in the basement, and they're ready to go. If we needed to get the heck out of Dodge, I would have that stuff in a heartbeat. So got all that stuff. The kitty litter is just out because that's what I use as a medium. If I was van camping, that's what I would bring. In the event of emergency and I had to get out of Dodge, I don't know that I'd grab it. If I didn't have time, I wouldn't, but if I did, I would, because that's what I use in my toilet. That empty bin is just what I keep a lot of my van camping stuff in, just to have it ready to go. As you can see, I've got everything pulled out here to show you. My Jackery here is a Jackery Explorer 500. Obviously, that's always easily accessible and ready to go. But this has 3 USB ports. It has an AC port and a DC port, powered through wall charger electricity or a DC plug in your car or solar. So this one has 3 ways of keeping it charged. Love this thing, and it's always ready to go. Water. We have cases of water in the house. When I go van camping, I just bring these guys because it's easier to pack for me than a bunch of cases of water. But if there was an emergency and this wasn't filled, I would grab a case of water. But right now, for this video, I just brought out what I would use for van camping. Now the pump on top of it, that is USB powered, charged, and it also lives in this box at all times when I'm not using it, so it's always ready to go. But that's that for the water. The toilet. I mean, whether or not it's an emergency or you're just van camping, you need somewhere to go to the restroom. If I couldn't get out of my van and I had to go to the restroom, I'd be up the creek, man. But this thing here, this is the cat's meow. This is a collapsible, foldable toilet that fits in this bag here, and it comes with me when I go van camping, and definitely would come with me if I was in an emergency situation. This is a urinal for ladies, a Little Miss potty urinal thingy. Kind of looks funky, I know. And that's my my little potty jar, my #1 jar. And these things would come with me. So I'll have links to everything in the description, so make sure you guys check that out. Window covers, super duper important. I mean, van campers need window covers, obviously, but like if it was an emergency situation and you needed to get out of Dodge and you were living in your van for some reason, you would want window covers, right? These are from Heat Shield. They're custom. I love these things. I'm only bringing one out, obviously, to represent every window in this van, but I do have covers for every window, custom fit, and Heat Shield is the brand, and these are a must-have if you are a van camper. All right, so let's talk about keeping myself safe. You guys have heard I carry a gun. I do. This is my firearm that comes with me everywhere. This is my Kershaw knife here. This thing is a cat's meow. Love this thing. Awesome. This actually I carry in my purse too. Pepper spray and one of those crazy noisemakers that blows your ears off when you pull the pin out. This is for like if you're being attacked or what have you. It's a deterrent. And bear spray if I'm out in a rural area, that comes with me too. So these are the things that I bring to protect myself. I also have nunchucks. I didn't bring those out. I forgot those. And yeah, I know how to use them. But anyhow, I have a fire starter kit. This is a bellowing tube. You've probably seen this in my videos. This thing is awesome. It pulls out and it basically helps you start a very good fire. Tinderbox, lighter, a flint starter, all those things go in this little bag here. I bring that with me every time. High-powered binoculars, super important in my mind. And this here is a headlamp in the event I don't have power. I will have light, and that's important too. So this always is in the van. This is my extra power bank for my phone that I take with me when I go traveling on foot, so I can have extra power for my phone to shoot videos or in case of emergency. But these are the things that I take van camping normally, but all of this would be great if you had prepared and ready for an emergency. And here at my house, I am prepared, and I do have this stuff all organized in my house. What's really great is when I go van camping, I don't have to think about where things are or what I'm bringing. It's all in bins, or this little Sea to Summit bag. The Sea to Summit bag I keep underneath my dashboard in the front there, and it's always with me. And all these little things down here I keep in the Sea to Summit bag, with the exception of the blue power bank there. Another thing I think that is important, of course, when you're van camping, and especially in an emergency, would be in food storage. I don't have anything here right now, food-wise, but you would bring your staple items in that regard. But the refrigerator I did have, I no longer have. It was an Alpacool C20, and it has died. So RIP Alpacool C20. I am on the lookout for another one, doing some research right now, so I'm hoping to find a replacement for that. It was also charged by my Jackery as well, so I'm looking to find another small portable refrigerator that can be charged by my Jackery. So that's another thing that I would bring if I had it. I just don't have it to show you right now. I just thought this would be a helpful video for anybody who was looking to be prepared in case of an emergency, or just needed to have a better understanding of the basics of van camping. These are, to me, the basic things that you would need to be a van camper, and they double as emergency preparedness in my mind. So I hope it was helpful to you guys, and I hope you guys are having a fabulous day too. All right, that's that. I will catch you later. Until next time.